Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Calaroga Shark Media.
A historic tradition is about to be restored as Pope Leo prepares to visit Castel Gandolfo on July 6th. The picturesque town situated on the shores of Lake Albano will once again welcome a pontiff to its famous papal villa, marking the end of a decade-long absence. The impressive 17th century fortified palace that serves as the papal residence was transformed into a public museum in 2016 under Pope Francis. While only select rooms remain open to visitors, they showcase fascinating displays of liturgical vestments from previous popes, along with their official portraits. Unlike his predecessors, Pope Francis chose not to spend summers at this traditional papal retreat. Instead, he remained year-round in room 201 on the second floor of St. Martha's House within Vatican City, where he typically resided throughout his pontificate. Mayor Alberto De Angelis expressed tremendous enthusiasm about Pope Leo's decision to revive this centuries-old custom. He explained that while Pope Francis contributed significantly to the city by opening the papal residence and gardens to the public, Pope Leo's return will restore the daily connection between the town and the pontiff that residents deeply missed. The mayor emphasized that locals eagerly anticipate experiencing once again the Sunday Angelus prayers, papal visits, and direct contact with their people that characterized previous pontificates. This return represents more than nostalgia, according to De Angelis, who described it as looking toward the future with renewed hope. Castel Gandolfo has served for centuries as a place of rest, prayer, and scholarly study for papal leaders. Pope Pius XII, Pope John XXIII, Pope Paul VI, Pope John Paul II, and Pope Benedict XVI all spent summer months there, conducting Sunday Angelus prayers and engaging with townspeople. An interesting logistical arrangement has been established for Pope Leo's stay. Rather than occupying the main apostolic palace that now functions as a museum, the pontiff will reside in Villa Barberini, a separate historic structure within the pontifical complex. This arrangement allows the museums to remain accessible to tourists while providing appropriate residential accommodations for the Pope. Mayor De Angelis could barely contain his excitement about this development, noting that since 1628, popes have maintained a presence in Castel Gandolfo. While some stayed longer than others, their presence provided consistent continuity for a community accustomed to daily papal life. The town faces unique preparation challenges, as the last time Castel Gandolfo hosted a pontiff for an extended period was during Pope Benedict XVI's pontificate. Benedict also chose the location as his temporary residence following his resignation in 2013. Many current residents, particularly younger community members, have grown up during this decade without papal presence and lack clear understanding of what having the Pope physically among them actually means. However, anticipation is building throughout the community as preparations intensify. Local authorities have increased law enforcement presence and reorganized various public spaces to accommodate the papal visit. There's a palpable excitement in the atmosphere as the town prepares for this historic moment. Beyond logistical considerations, the return holds deep symbolic significance for residents. The mayor expressed particular enthusiasm about the Swiss Guards returning to Castel Gandolfo after a 12-year absence. He described their presence as having fundamental symbolic and identity value for the community. Historical photographs of the town invariably feature Swiss Guards, making their return an essential element of restoring Castel Gandolfo's authentic character. The mayor emphasized that papal presence forms part of the town's essential identity. July 6th promises to be an extraordinary day for the community. Current plans call for Pope Leo to conduct morning Angelus prayers in St. Peter's Square before travelling to Castel Gandolfo for an official afternoon welcoming ceremony organised by municipal authorities. The mayor expressed determination that Pope Leo should feel completely at home during his stay. Town officials are consulting with papal staff to learn about his preferences and plan appropriate surprises. They're committed to avoiding any missteps while creating opportunities for genuine personal interaction. Local authorities hope to engage directly with Pope Leo, discovering his personality through personal conversation rather than relying on second-hand accounts. Their ultimate aspiration extends beyond summer visits to encouraging year-round papal presence in their community. The town is working intensively with engineering consultants to develop comprehensive security plans covering the entire historic centre and surrounding streets. These measures must balance necessary security protocols while preserving normal daily life for residents. Current arrangements limit the papal stay to several weeks during July and August, but Mayor De Angelis openly expressed hopes for extending this timeframe. He playfully suggested that while Rome serves as the Pope's primary city, Castel Gandolfo aspires to compete for even greater papal attention. This restoration of papal summer residence tradition represents a significant shift in Vatican lifestyle patterns, while honouring centuries of historical precedent. The return promises to reinvigorate both the local community and papal customs that have deep roots in Catholic tradition. As Pope Leo begins his summer retreat to Castel Gandolfo, we'll be adjusting our schedule accordingly. Beginning on Thursday, we'll transition to a twice-weekly format. On Thursdays, we'll continue bringing you the latest Pope Leo stories and Vatican news updates, while Sundays will feature our historical storytelling series, exploring fascinating papal tales throughout the centuries. At St. Peter's Basilica, Pope Leo addressed 32 men as they prepared to receive holy orders during the celebration of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. The Pope delivered a heartfelt message cautioning these future priests against being swayed by worldly definitions of achievement and status that prove unreliable and temporary. Pope Leo emphasized the simplicity yet crucial importance of his guidance for both their spiritual journey and their future service to the faithful. He encouraged the newly ordained to remain intimately connected with their congregations, freely sharing their time and energy with everyone they encounter. This service should be offered without limitations or favoritism, following the example of Christ's sacrificial love demonstrated through his crucifixion and the witness of countless saints throughout history. Pope Leo reminded these men that the Church's 2,000-year legacy includes remarkable examples of priestly sanctity. From the earliest Christian communities, the Church has produced priests who became martyrs, devoted apostles, missionaries, and champions of charitable works. He encouraged them to treasure this rich heritage by learning about these holy predecessors, studying their lives and ministries, emulating their virtues, drawing inspiration from their passionate dedication, and seeking their heavenly intercession regularly and persistently. The Pope warned against contemporary society's questionable and fleeting models of success and recognition. Instead, he directed their attention toward the solid example and apostolic effectiveness of those who, often in humble and unnoticed ways, have devoted their entire lives to serving the Lord and their communities with unwavering faith and commitment. He challenged them to honor this legacy through their own faithful witness.
There's always something brewing behind palace walls, whether it's Prince Harry and Meghan Markle making headlines from afar, or Prince William and Princess Catherine quietly preparing for the future throne. I'm Mark Francis, and on Palace Intrigue, we cover every twist, turn, whisper, and wink. From royal drama to daily gossip, follow Palace Intrigue wherever you get your podcasts.
You can call me James. I spent 23 years designing aircraft that officially don't exist for agencies you think TV made up. Until I started asking the wrong questions. Navy ships are recording objects moving at impossible speeds. Infrastructure is failing in coordinated patterns. The moon looks smaller than it did 10 years ago. None of this is a coincidence. The official explanations don't add up. This is Paranormal Aliens, where we connect the dots they don't want connected. If you're hearing this, you know where to get podcasts. Follow Paranormal Aliens. New episodes weekly until they shut me down.
Hey, my name is John Podhoretz. I'm the host of the Commentary Magazine Daily Podcast. We try every day to give you a sense of where America is, where the world is, where Donald Trump is, where the Democrats are, where the Republicans are, where American society is, and where it's headed. Lively, significant, important topics of discussion. Please subscribe, Apple, Spotify, wherever you find podcasts, the Commentary Magazine Daily Podcast.